Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet at the Paley Center in New York, chatting with the sharks of Shark Tank. Get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Big fan of this guy, Mark Cuban. Congratulations, man. The success of Shark Tank continues. What is it about this show that people love so much?
I think we're emblematic of the American dream. You know, families can watch it together. Parents love the fact that their kids get excited about businesses and startups. And, you know, it just shows the American dream is alive and well. If, you know, kids from Iowa, New York, LA, Dallas, any small town can start a company and be successful, why can't they?
I've been asking all the sharks, with all the investments you've made, what is the one that makes you the happiest?
They all do. I mean, you know, they're all my children, and, you know, all 71 of them or whatever it is. But, you know, each one of them is different, and each one of them is special in its own way. So, you know, a couple of them are more annoying, like some children I have. But, yeah, they're all great.
Was there one that you kick yourself that you didn't invest in?
There have been probably a few, but there was only one last week that Lori stole from me, and she took me by storm, and I still haven't forgiven her. The woman pitched her product, and Lori said to her immediately, I'll pay full price, but I need to know now in 10 seconds, and the woman said yes. And mark my words, when you see it, it's a hair product with curlers. She's going to make probably, I would say, $10 million, and I lost $10 million because I couldn't talk fast enough.
How important is that? How important is it to be able to pull the trigger quickly in your head to make that decision?
It's important with all of us, no matter what we do, to be decisive. Because the things you lose in life are not the big mistakes you made, but the things you let get away. So no, you have to think fast, and even if you're wrong, you got to open your mouth and speak up. And I have learned to do that on Shark Tank, but it has been no easy feat.
What do people still love so much about this show?
Well, you know what's funny? I ended up on the show because I was teasing him on Twitter. I saw an episode, and I thought it was a little hokey. It was an old episode.
He was a guest of mine. He came and I said, you know, because I was always a fan of Chris and seeing his work out there. And I said, come on down to the show and check it out. And I remember he stayed a little while. He had a little bit of lunch and left. And he didn't say, thank you for the invite. This is crap, right? But later on, he decided to say something on Twitter.
Teasing him on Twitter. And I'm like, come on, man. Come back to the big boy game. And he retweeted that to his followers, who absolutely went nuts on me. I mean, pitchforks out, ready to, looking for blood. And I said, what just happened? I pinged him. I'm like, what just happened? He's like, you just messed with the American dream. This show is the embodiment of the American dream. And I had no idea. I was totally naive about that impact. So one thing led to another, and now we're sitting next to each other.
One of the things I love is the chemistry. She's one of the coolest. Barbara, just spoke to her. I've interviewed her at her house before. She's the best. Why do they work so well together?
They're fantastic. I mean, Barbara is incredible. I mean, her instincts on a person, that's her great asset. I mean, Mark Cuban, you've got Daymond, you've got Robert, you've got Kevin and Lori, and we've got Chris Sacca this year. You know, we've got 7 fantastic sharks, and they're all really, really successful. They all failed tremendously before they succeeded tremendously. So, for all practical purposes, they were at one time that person that's on the rug pitching them their idea.